There is so much water out here. It is so crazy. Welcome back to Sunnyside Homesteading. We are under about 8 inches of water. It's crazy out here. Not really 8 inches, but you get the point. It is muddy. It has done nothing but rain for the last week and a half here. And I mean, the whole yard is just nothing but swamp and grossness.
Is wet. We've had nothing but rain for the last week, maybe week and a half, and our yard, our gardens, everything is saturated. What we did though is we planned ahead. We live on a well, and we did not want to use our well water to fill up pools for the animals, for the ducks. So what we did is we got a water silo. We were at a farmer's auction, and as you can see, there's a little bit of damage to it, but this is a 1,200 gallon tank. With this little bit of damage, it's still holding about 1,000 gallons. And what we did is we went ahead and put just a cheap gutter on the back of the garage and on the front of the garage. This will fill this 1,000 gallons in one night of steady rain. It'll fill this whole thing up. We have a couple of other smaller water barrels on the other side that we use for watering our blueberry patches and our other flower gardens. But this is mainly for the gardens, for the animals to fill up their waters, to fill up their pools. We've had it run dry maybe twice in the hottest of summer days. Other than that, this thing stays full. Like I said, you can tell that there's a little bit of damage here, and there is no top. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to put a couple of goldfish up in here to take care of any mosquito larvae that may settle up in here, because that will be a problem.
I just got to take a little sunshine break here. This is the first time the sun has been out in like a week. It's been crazy here. And like literally, guys, like you can see the side of the silo here where the water has just completely overflowed, beyond the 1,000 gallons, and like it's creating a puddle here. So what we're going to do to remedy that is get some more water barrels and put them around it, and we'll have another one. If we can find another silo this size, that would be excellent for the runoff, but we'll probably just end up using a couple 50-gallon containers and use that for that runoff. But yeah, I mean, this thing fills up so quick. We have about 1,000 square foot area up there that collects all that rainwater, so this thing fills up super quick. And we, Devin was just saying, we use it to fill up the rain barrels in the back, and we'll give you guys a look at how those are set up.
So our water barrels flow into a waterer, and inside this waterer there's a small float, and this is always going to keep it up at this level. So what we do is we'll bring the hose over here from the silo. We'll fill this up because I don't have a gutter to fill this. So we'll go ahead and fill it up from the silo. Especially on days like this, we want to make sure that we get all the water we can here, because that silo is it's just going to run off. We have one here for the goats, and of course the chickens get up in it, the geese and the turkeys and stuff. This is also for whatever animal wants to get up in it. A lot of the times the chickens and the chickens and the geese will just jump in it and swim around and carry on. But this right here is invaluable. My son would come out here and he would carry 50-gallon buckets before we got these. When we got him, I mean, you could see the look on his face. He was overjoyed because he was not going to have to do this, except in the coldest of days. And when it freezes up, just take an old hammer, tap it gently, because if not, you'll break that float. If you break the float, then it's pretty much useless until you get another float.
Well, the geese are definitely loving the the mud. Oh, stovetop, I know you love it too. Pretty boy.
So here we are filling up the water for the pigs, our feeder pigs. As you can see, this is just a drain from the 1,000-gallon silo. As you can tell, I'm holding it up pretty high, and this is just water pressure from the weight of the water of 1,000 gallons that's pushing this through. If this was coming from a 50-gallon tank, it'd never even come uphill because there's not enough weight to push that water. Talking about saturation, if you look inside the pig pen, that's all they have is nothing but mud up in here. And they love it. They've been, rooting around in it and carrying on. And I think though that I am going to put maybe a pallet up in here for them just to get up off of it, not just go up in their house. But I cut a little hole into their fence, and they just reach in and get a little bit of water, and every once in a while we'll scoop that out to make sure they get settle down, y'all, to get a little bit more cleaner water. I think both of them want to get on camera. But other than that, it's very functional. They don't tip over the buckets because they're pigs. The pigs, they'll knock over a 5-gallon bucket of water very quickly. Not that they're doing it on purpose. They like to hop up on it and they'll tip it over. And my son has to come out here and he'll bring another 5-gallon bucket. This was almost a daily thing. And of course, once we got set this up, you can tell that he was very grateful that he don't have to do that anymore.
They know it's time. They know it's time for feed. They see a bag and they come a running. He's just filling up the feeder pig's food container that he made. Everybody's out. Even the pot bellies are out. Stovetop. It gets crazy around here when it's time for food. Look at Ethel.
We named her Ethel because she looked like an old lady. And Ethel, come on, Joy. Uh-oh. This is the first time you've
Ethel.
What are you doing?
Yeah, it's just, oh, you're excited to be out. You gonna smell Lily? Yeah, it is just a muddy, nasty mess out here right now, guys. So that's all we have for today. We just kind of wanted to give you guys an update, and it's kind of put a damper on us making some new videos because we've been kind of rained out, and it's been impossible to be outside. So we'll have some more videos coming up soon. We have a few projects in the works now that we're going to be in sunshine for the next week. So, stay tuned. We'll keep you guys updated when the next video goes out. And we'll see you guys next time.
See y'all later, y'all.